Constables, hope that all is well. I'm here to you today to bring you some of my favorite new products that I've been using. Summer is, I guess, over, so to talk about some of my favorite curly hair products and also some other things that I've been loving. And I had a few subscribers interested in knowing my skincare regimen after my last video, so let's get it started. My favorite shampoos and conditioners for wearing my hair curly right now are the Giovanni Deep Moisture Conditioner and Deep Moisture Shampoo. And my trick is I always get them at TJ Maxx. And they're typically, at least I guess in the suburbs of St. Louis, $12.99 for the big 33.8 fluid ounces. So I always get it there because I use tons of it, and if I get it at Whole Foods or a salon or a natural product store, they typically are at the full, market value of $26. So I always go to either TJ Maxx or Marshall's or a discount store like that, and they typically pretty much always, even when I was in DC, carry the Giovanni line, and I can get the big pump for like $13. So I like the Deep Moisture line of it, and I typically try to get the shampoo and conditioner. I've also gotten the, I think one's called like Hydrating Calming, and I know that my youngest sister Ava, when she was home for the summer, she was trying the tea tree shampoo, and we loved all of the ones that we tried. So I really don't think you can go wrong regardless of what line you get in their system. They're just awesome. They're really good. They create good slip for detangling. I think they're great for curly haired naturals, and I really like them as a brand for like everyday usage or frequent usage. So I've been training jiu-jitsu for a few months now, and I wash my hair a lot, and so I can typically get a good value and a lot of product out of theirs. So I really love their shampoo and conditioner for my curly hair. And like I said, definitely get it at TJ Maxx if they carry it there. They're a much greater value for a bigger bottle. Then I have the, and I've had this for a while now. You guys know, hopefully from watching my other videos, I swear by not sleeping on cotton. And so my favorite pillowcase at the moment that I've had for quite a while now is the Hair Routine pillowcase. And I think the woman who owns it, she might have changed the name of the company, but I'll put the Instagram, I'll put all the information in the description box and the websites for purchase. But I ordered this a while ago, and it's their satin pillowcase, and it's awesome because they actually have, it's female owned. The woman who I follow on Instagram, I think she maybe co-owns the company with other women, but she's incredible. She's fabulous, very stylish, naturalista herself. And they actually have a patent on the type of fabric that they use, and it's one in which it doesn't, how do I say, it's almost like waterproof. So you can go to sleep with product on your hair, or your hair kind of damp or wet, and it won't ruin the pillowcase or necessarily like absorb into the pillowcase. So I don't know if I'm explaining that accurately, but it's a certain type of fabric that they use that's very absorbent. It won't stain, it won't leave like that Jerry curl juice look in the morning when you're next to hubby. It won't do that. So I really like it. I got the pink, but they come in a lot of different colors. And I think on her YouTube she shows the fact that it's called, like, it was called previously, I think, a pillow bonnet, because similar to a mushroom cap, as we called it growing up, or a bonnet on your head, it goes over the pillow like that. And then she showed in her YouTube video that if you have like a comforter set or something that this doesn't really match or it doesn't really go with, then in the morning she would just take the bonnet like off of the pillow, and then she would just tuck the pillow bonnet into the pillowcase like that, and then make her bed and put her regular pillow back on the bed. And then you could pull it out at night just like you would put it on your hair and put it on the pillow instead. And then if you don't, if you want to look sexier or not necessarily have the bonnet on your head or your hair tied up, then you could put that on your pillow and still protect your hair, and then put your comforter set back out for the day. So I've had that a while now. I'll have to put the prices down below as well, because I don't really recall how much I paid for it, but for those looking for satin pillowcases, or for those people that wear their hair curly like all the time and are always going to bed with their hair damp, or like re-wetting and applying products at night because in the winter they know they're going to be out in the cold elements, I think it's a good investment for protecting your hair and keeping it moisturized in the evening. And I do not sleep on cotton. So, and also a wonderful opportunity to support a fellow female entrepreneur. So that's what I've been using in that department. Then I had my meet and greet in St. Louis. Shout out to everyone that came. I cried. It was amazing. And I was able to host at my event another female entrepreneur from St. Louis whose company is called Dallas Nappy. And I met her at the Midwest Hair Expo and was able to have her come back with her family to present at my event and to sell products. And I've been trying her two products that I'm dropping, which are Curl Coil and Crystal, and this is part of her curly hair product line to do for styling on curly hair. So I really like her products a lot. They're very moisturizing. They do not leave buildup. They allow my hair to dry super quickly, which is huge for me because a lot of products, and because I have a lot of hair, I will put the product on and my hair will look like, I might have really great definition, but my hair looks really stringy and limp and very like straight for days. And it's not until 3 or 4 days later that my hair starts to expand and I get the volume, which I like. But with this product, my hair dries very quickly and I immediately get curl definition, but still that volume and fullness of my hair. And it's not, it doesn't leave residue, it doesn't leave flakes. I'll show you the other product line that I experimented with. It doesn't leave buildup. Once again, I train and I work out a lot, and so I need to put product on my hair to kind of re-moisture and bring back the definition so it doesn't just look poofy and messy. And I need for the product to not leave buildup or flake or just make it look like dandruff. You all know what I'm saying. So I really like the line. And her directions for use are, the first product in the line is called Crystal. And it looks like this. It's almost like a really creamy gel. And what I like about that is maybe it's my hair texture or just my particular preference. I really don't do eco styler gels or any of those kind of harder gels. And there's ways to mix them with shea butter. There's ways to mix them with other products so they don't turn crispy on your hair. Or for some girls that have a tighter curl pattern, I know they prefer eco styler gel, or that's all they swear by. But for my particular texture and preference, I don't really like those kind of hard, leaning towards the more crispy style gels. And to me, this concoction is the perfect balance. And so if you can see on my finger, it's almost like, I don't even know, almost like aloe vera gel, maybe closer to an aloe vera gel that's like whipped. And so it glides on really seamlessly, and it really does just impart so much moisture on your hair, and it gets a really great definition without being crispy. And this really is the first time that I found a product like that, because even with Kinky Curly's, their clear gel, the curling custard I think it is, even with, I'll show you this other brand's gel, a lot of times it's difficult for the companies to find a good medium between getting good definition but it not being crispy or just like making the hair hard. And I just think this is a perfect medium in my opinion. So that is called Crystal. And then she advises you, I hope I'm getting this right, to apply the Crystal first and then apply the Curl Coil second. And the Curl Coil looks like more of a traditional creamy, almost like mayonnaise-y type consistency moisturizer. And it also is just really fluffy, not thick in terms of goopy, or which once again leads to those flakes being heavy, but really light. It's aloe vera. Both of the products are aqua based, which I think makes a huge difference. I want to say she is one of very few companies that has an aqua based product. So it really is instilling that moisture every day, and my hair just absolutely loved it. I would get so many compliments the day of my event, and you can look on my Instagram at my pictures. I use the products. I use them in high humidity throughout the summer, and I was really a fan. So I think they're sold solely online. I will put the information down below. But those are two that I've really, really been loving, and I'm almost like done with these containers. I specifically tried to save some so I could show you all. And then, so just as a comparison, like, since I go through products so much, I'm gonna have to order that again online. I was trying the Three Sisters of Nature's line because they sell it in the grocery store here. And to my understanding, they're kind of just like reproducing Miss Jessie's products with different packaging at a lower price point, because they're curly, the spiral pudding is I mean, it's almost just like Miss Jessie's curly pudding in terms of it being like purple. It has a semi-similar scent, and it's okay. It left buildup in my hair. It wasn't extreme. It kind of was sticky. That's another thing I really love about the Dallas Nappy products. So I train jujitsu about 3 times a day, 3 times a week. I'm sorry, and I'm the only woman there most of the time, except one other woman joined. And I can't have a product that is on my hair and sticky, because when we're doing things on what are considered, you know, gymnastics or wrestling mats, it is not a good look to be on the mat and I get up and there's like a stream of Jerry curl juice or, you know, curly gel and cream all down on the mat, and it's like, oh dang girl, what you just left all types of residue after we did the, you know, I can't do that. And these absorb, because maybe they're water based, really well into my hair, and it doesn't leave residue on my fingers, on the back of my car seat, on, you know, on the mats when I'm at training. Like, it just absorbs really well. Whereas this one, it's almost like I need to put it in my hair 2 or 3 days before, because it's not going to penetrate or necessarily absorb into my hair, and it kind of leaves that residue. So I mean, it's moisturizing, it creates curl definition. It's a much, I guess, cheaper price point and sold in most stores, but I wasn't really particularly thrilled about it. Their gel is a little better. This is their natural curling Gelo. I think my sister Ava really liked this one, and you know, it's just clear, and I mean, it's fairly jelly like, but it's just not, it's really not as good. Simply, it says it's aqua based as well, and the ingredients are actually really good in it. I would use probably their Gelo one consistently, but I wasn't a huge fan of the pudding one. So like I said, I just go through tons of products. I have a lot of hair. I'm not light, you know, I use a lot of products, so I didn't have as much negative to say about the natural curling Gelo. It didn't seem to flake up or ball up as much as the pudding one. So you could try that one. And then I also met at the Midwest Hair Expo this woman. I think her line is called FANZY FLAMIN Froze. Only reason I don't remember and I don't know is because I've been using this, and her stickers, the water from and the product from me using it got messed up and I can't read it anymore. So that's why I know she has a line. It's all whipped, like shea butter based products, and they come in cinnamon, which is what I got, which is really fun. I love cinnamon, lavender, and peppermint. And so they're just kind of whipped shea butter products, and I was using these to do braid outs. My hair just doesn't look that great in braid outs, I don't think, but I've been experimenting with kind of just doing like 3 or 4 on either side at night, re-wetting, detangling, putting a bit of this on, and then taking them down in the morning. And it doesn't look perfect or as beautiful as other ladies I see on Instagram, but I just try to roll with it. So I've been using her product. I'll put the information down below. And then also my sister took her bottle back to school, so I don't have it, but the QHEMET BIOLOGICS Amla and Olive Oil Heavy Cream. I'm sorry, I know this is bootleg. I should probably learn how to insert a picture from the internet, but you get the idea. That's what it looks like. And I'll put information for Beauty Supply here in St. Louis that carries it. Otherwise, you probably have to order it online. But I really like their Amla and Olive Heavy Cream. It has castor oil and Ayurvedic botanicals. And I was also using that to do the braid outs, and it was leaving my hair really moisturized. I don't know what it is when I do braid outs, or even sometimes I'll put my hair in maybe 6 braids on either side and pull it into a bun. My hair will get so dry. This area all of this that's exposed from the parts of the braids will a day later literally feel like I didn't put anything on it. So these two products, especially the Amla and olive oil heavy cream, worked wonders to keep my hair moisturized. When my scalp is exposed, it was just dry as death. I don't know what was going on. So I liked those for doing braid outs. And if that's a style that you do a lot, or bantu knots or twist outs, those might be things that you want to try.